I remember that in the, it looks like a different age now, but it was just maybe 30 years back. And we used to write letters to relatives, to everybody who was around. And in my Lokik family, I was usually the one who used to write these letters for my mother. And whenever I held the paper and pen, she would tell me, write, Priya Buaji, aap sab raji khushi hai. So, are you happy and content? And you see, there is this thing of asking everyone, are you happy and content? But, even if somebody tells you, I'm not happy, not content, I don't know, at this point of time, people are not even interested in knowing what's your trouble. Yes, so they ask you, how are you? But what if you stop to tell them how are you? They wouldn't bother to listen, I think. Or even if they listen, they wouldn't be interested. So, it only makes sense when Baba asks us, are you happy and content? Aap raji khushi hai, khush razi hai. So Baba says, and you can almost feel Baba's love, that Baba is asking with a lot of love to his children, are you happy and content? And because you see, but it is very amusing that when we were in Kali Yuga, so we were never happy, never content. And then nobody asked us whether we are happy or content or not. But now we are in Sangam Yuga and we are with Baba himself. Yes, and if I am with Baba, if I am under the canopy of the Almighty himself, why shouldn't I be happy and content? So, it looks like a very natural thing that somebody who is in Baba's sustenance would obviously be happy and content. But still Baba asks us, He is the one who is with me, He is the one sustaining me, and there is absolutely no reason why I shouldn't be happy and content. But Baba never asks a wrong question. So why is he asking, are you happy and content? Because Baba says, yes, I am the Almighty. Yes, I am the ocean. I am giving you everything. I am giving you the knowledge. I am giving you the treasures. I am giving you the love. I am giving you the virtues, the powers, everything. But still, I need to ask you whether you are happy and content or not. Why? Because there is battle with Maya, right? So there is battle with Maya. Do you battle with Maya? Yes? Is there a battle with Maya going on? Okay, so this is why Baba asks. But the question is, when it is Sangam Yuga, then there will be Baba and there will be Maya. But the question is not whether there is Maya. Maya is there. But are you still happy and content? Because you see, just like Baba is a reality in Sangam Yuga, Maya is also a reality in Sangam Yuga. You cannot have Sangam Yuga without Baba or without Maya. So both will be there. But Baba says, Maya will be there. But does it make you lose your happiness? That's the question. Are you losing to Maya or are you winning over Maya? Now, I was just thinking, today that the biggest thing that Maya eludes us with is that Maya tells us that Maya is situations. We think that Maya means difficult situations. But are unfavorable situations Maya? What do you say? Are unfavorable situations what we call Maya? Or what else is Maya? Yes, so you think that unfavorable, how many of you think that unfavorable situations are Maya? Are unfavorable situations Maya? No. Yes, nobody raises hand because you think that that must be the wrong answer, so you're not raising hands. But you must understand that why it's the wrong answer. Unfavorable situations are not Maya, because situations are situations. Unfavorable is a label you add to it. Because we are agyanis, we were agyanis, and still some of those sanskars remain. So we say unfavorable situations. But what has Baba told us? Every situation is there for your benefit. Drama is kalyankari. Yes. And I don't know whether you spend time in really contemplating or churning on Baba's Gyan. But if you have spent enough time taking this hypothesis that every situation is favorable, and if you have tried to see whether every situation is favorable, if you have experimented with this hypothesis, then I'm sure you must have had a lot of experience, a lot of knowing of how every situation is favorable. So I don't know whether you do these exercises for yourself, that when even if you are not able to remember that this situation is favorable right now, after a situation has passed, have you tried to think from Baba's filter whether that situation was favorable or not? And when you look at it properly, and if you're a good Brahman, yes, if you are a Sangam Yugi Brahman who really follows Srimad, then I'm 100% sure that you can see clearly how beneficial every scene of drama is. You might at some point of time feel that that was not a good thing, but in hindsight, when you look at any situation that passed and you try to look at it with this faith that it was a good scene in drama, then you will be able to see that scene. You will be able to see that goodness in that scene. So Baba says that there are no unfavorable situations. Every scene in drama has a purpose. Yes, every scene in drama has a purpose. So the purpose of life is to grow, is it not? Or is it to be comfortable? What is the purpose of life? Do you want to be just comfortable, or do you want to learn and grow? If you want to learn and grow, then it cannot be always, everything very organized and nothing taking you suddenly. No, it won't be like that. Things will happen suddenly, and there will be scenes in the drama which you will face for the first time. Not for the first time, it is repeating, but in your memory, first time, you will feel like, this is happening suddenly, or this is something I was not prepared for. But if you don't pass it, how will you gain experience? Yes. How will you gain experience? How will you gain the knowing of, what lies ahead or what is better than what you already know? So, Baba says that there are no unfavorable situations. Every situation, every scene in the drama is rigged in your favor. It is designed to make you grow, make you learn, make you experiment with Baba's teachings. So you see, if nobody shouts at you, how will you use the power to tolerate? If there is no pain in the body, how will you learn the power to tolerate? So the power to tolerate will only be a theory if there are no practical applications. And in theory, you cannot get a power. Yes, you can be powerful only when you apply it in situations. You can only get experience of the different powers that Baba has given us when there are situations in which you apply it. And if you feel that those situations are unfavorable, then how do you apply those powers? How do you apply your virtues? Where do you need to apply the virtue of being sweet? To somebody who is sweet to you? Yes, if somebody is always sweet to you, then you being sweet is just a reaction. It's not a choice. How do you apply the power to choose to be sweet when somebody is bitter, right? So how do you apply the virtues and powers? Because in Satyug we will be full of 16 celestial degrees and virtues and powers and everything. So we need to get experienced into the use of points of knowledge, into the use of the virtues that Baba gives us, into the use of the powers that Baba gives us. So all the situations that are coming in the drama, they are basically just opportunities that the drama is presenting you so that you can apply what Baba is giving you. And then it changes from a gift to something that you have imbibed. Yes, so have you seen that somebody gives you a gift and you just wrap it up and keep it so that you can gift it to somebody else? And there's a difference between taking a gift, wrapping it up, keeping it so that you can give it to someone else, and opening the gift and using it. So Baba says, I'm not giving this knowledge and powers and virtues to you so that you can just wrap it up and keep it in a corner and gift it to someone else. Yes, just conduct a class on virtues and powers. No, I'm giving it to you so that you can use it for yourself. And how do you use it when there is no situation? Yes, so there was this one person, and I was just saying in the class that you don't learn humility if you're not humiliated. And then he said, so should we go and ask people to humiliate us? So I said, no, but when drama presents you with an opportunity to learn humility, learn it, don't resist it. Yes, so it's not like, you go and ask people to torture you so that you can build your power to tolerate, or you go and ask people to humiliate you so that you can learn humility. But, if there is a situation and, good test papers come, and do you know in this world these days, people are paying to have good test papers. There are coaching centers which give you tough exams, and people pay and enroll for those tough exams so that they can become equipped. So Baba says, if you are a really good Raj Yogi, then drama presents you with these good test papers. Yes, where you can build your strength, your humility, your tolerance, your everything. And if drama has not presented you with any of these, so then you understand that you have to do better, practice more, so that drama gives you good test papers. Yes, so Baba tells us that Maya comes in the form of a Maharathi before somebody who is a Maharathi. Yes, so Baba comes in the form of, Baba uses this word Rustam, Baba, Maya comes in the form of a force before somebody who is really becoming a Maharathi. So if you are getting good test papers, which people say unfavorable situations, if you're getting them, then you understand that your part in Satyug is good. So Baba is giving you the opportunity to become experienced in the use of knowledge, in the use of virtues, use of powers. Yes, and in today's Murli, Baba says, Brahma Baba is the front runner in this. Yes, Brahma Baba is the one, in an army there's a front runner, somebody who faces everything. So, first, the person who is attacked first. So, why did Brahma Baba choose to be that person who gets attacked first by Maya? So, because Brahma Baba has to be number one, so which paper did Brahma Baba not pass? The paper of humiliation, the paper of surrendering everything, becoming a beggar. So Baba says only when you become a beggar, which means you have nothing, can you have everything. So Brahma Baba chose to have nothing, Brahma Baba just surrendered completely. Brahma Baba passed the paper of tolerance, of humiliation, everything. So Baba says that no situation is unfavorable. And when you say a situation is unfavorable, that means what happens? You forgot Baba and you forgot knowledge. You forgot what is the purpose of a situation. And then, because you forgot, that is Maya. Yes, a situation has come to elevate you. But if instead of, getting happy that, this has come to make me more experienced, which is a knowledgeful state, if you start getting confused and you start thinking, why has this come, or this is bad, or this shouldn't come, so that's what Maya does to you. So what is Maya? Maya is all the weak thoughts that arise in the face of different situations. Maya is a weak thought. What is Maya? Maya is a weak thought, or a thought of question. When you start asking, why did this happen, or why is this happening, or I don't like it. So when you start questioning, when you start resisting, when you say, I don't like this, these are all weak thoughts. And when you say, bring it on, that's a powerful thought. Yes. So when these weak thoughts come, those weak thoughts are Maya. Yes. And where do thoughts have their root in? Those thoughts have their root in weak sanskars. Yes. So, anybody who has a sanskar of laziness, what happens when there is work to do? As soon as they see work, they will feel tired and they'll feel like crying, and they'll start questioning, why has this come, and why do I have to do this, and why is God doing this to me? Why? Because it's the sanskar of laziness that is making you create these weak thoughts. And if you're not lazy, then you see work and you say, okay, work needs to be done. That's it. Yes. If you have a sanskar of, even Maya brings thoughts of attraction. So, when you, Baba says asakti, Temptation. So Maya brings thoughts of temptation. This looks good. I like this. I don't like this and I like this. Both are Maya. This is very good. I really like this. I like this person. I like this thing. I like this object. I like this situation. All of that is Maya again. Yes. So when you have thoughts of temptation, temptation is a weak thought, because when you have a thought of temptation, then you're giving away your power to the object of temptation, right? Are you not? So whenever there is temptation, so you see good food, yes, and then you've given away your happiness to the plate, and then only when you consume the plate, that happiness will come back to you. Now you were happy, right? But you saw the food, you gave your happiness to the food. Now when you eat it all, then that happiness will come back to you. Similarly, you see a person, you are tempted to be in a relationship with them. You were going fine, life was good. But then suddenly, you have given away all your power to be happy on your own to that person. And now you're dancing at the tunes of that person, because you can only be happy when they allow you to be happy. And previously you were always happy, but now you have surrendered all your power to that person. Or you buy a phone and then you give all your happiness to the phone, and then the phone will make you happy. Now you were happy, right? But you gave your happiness to the phone, and then you keep begging back for your own happiness. And then the phone allows or disallows you to be happy. And one day it cracks and breaks, and then all your happiness is gone. But you were happy without the phone. Yes, there was a time when there were no phones and you were very happy. But what Maya does is, when there is temptation, you first give away your power. You give away your power to be happy, to be peaceful, to be loveful, and then you beg for that thing or the person to allow you to be happy, peaceful, loveful. Yes, so that's how temptation is a weak thought. So all these thoughts that emerge in the mind because of these sanskars of lust, anger, ego, attachment, greed. So they have, or laziness or fear. So all these thoughts are Maya. So if you have a sanskar of fear, what will be the thought? What if this happens? What if that happens? But what does Baba say? Whatever has to happen will happen. Even if you keep thinking about it all day. So why are you thinking about what will happen and what will not happen? Because fear has overtaken you. So all these thoughts which are coming from a place of, lust, anger, ego, attachment, greed, these thoughts are Maya. And whenever there is a situation, there is a person, there is a behavior, then just watch out for your thoughts. What is your thought? Because you see, it is not the situation, it's my sanskar and the weak thought emerging from that sanskar which is making it difficult. And when you tag a situation unfavorable, or you call something very, when you are attracted, then what are you doing? You are giving your attention and energy to it. When you say something is unfavorable also, you start resisting it. And resistance is a form of attention. Yes, when you say, so there's this brother and he's going through a bad phase in business, and he told me that, Didi, all day I keep thinking about why is my business going downhill. So I asked him, and when you think about it, what is the image that you hold in your mind? Is it the image of your business flourishing, or is it the image of your business collapsing? So he said, obviously, the image of the business collapsing. So I said, do you understand that you are holding the saw of your thoughts and killing your own business? So all day you are thinking, this is collapsing, 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 and you are paying attention to that and giving your energy to the collapse. So we must understand that when you are attracted or when you are repulsed, when you don't like something or when you like something, in both the cases you are feeding it with your attention. And the result of both of them is not going to be good. Because if what you're attracted to materializes, you will lose your power. And if what you're threatened by also materializes, you will lose your power. Yes, so Baba says this is why you must understand that is Maya. The weak thought is Maya. And weak thought means thoughts of temptation, thoughts of fear, thoughts of dislike. All of these are weak thoughts. And Baba says, when you have a weak thought, when you are taken over by Maya, then what happens? You lose connection with Baba and you lose your happiness also. Yes, because how do you lose your happiness when you find somebody or something that's attractive? Because you see, earlier you could smile all the time, but now your smile becomes conditional. So you are attracted to somebody and then your smile becomes conditional. And earlier you could always be joyful, but now your joy becomes conditional. So Baba says in both these cases, Maya has taken away your happiness. And the truth is, you have the power to be constantly happy in Baba's remembrance. What is my original design? That in Sangam Yuga, I can be in complete, absolute, constant happiness all the time with Baba's remembrance. But I give away that power to people, places and things, and then I stop being happy. And who made me unhappy? Maya. And when Maya comes, then what do? You become that Sita who sends Ram after that, object of temptation or object of fear. And then you sit in Shok Vatika. So you start being sorrowful and then you say, Baba, if you are Baba, get this for me. If you are Baba, change this situation for me. And Baba was giving you happiness, but now you have engaged Baba in solving the situation and then no happiness. So you stay in sorrow and wallow in self-pity, and then you have also left Baba and you're not remembering Baba, because now Baba is Baba only when the situation changes. Yes, so this is why Baba says, don't get cheated by Maya. Don't get cheated by Maya. Maya is a weak thought. And I am the soul, I am the master, I have Baba with me. There is no reason for any weak thought in my life. Yes, there is no reason to be tempted. There is no reason to be fearful. My only strength and support is Baba, and I am with Baba, so I am always happy, I am always peaceful. Yes, so situations will come, you do the needful, they change, or they go away, or they stay, doesn't matter. Yes, even if there is, a financial issue or a relationship issue or a health issue that lasts for 20 years, what do? You sit in Baba's remembrance and cross that in a happy state, because that is how karma is settled. and this is the time of karmic settlement. Don't create any question, any weak thought, any temptation. Just stay in Baba's remembrance and be happy. What is the reason to be happy in Sangam Yuga? My relationship with Baba. There is no other reason, because if there is any other reason, then that reason has a season, and when that reason will end, the season will end, your happiness will also end. Yes, this is why the only method to be always happy is knowing Baba, and on the basis of this beautiful relationship with the ocean of happiness himself, I have to be happy and cross situations, deal with behaviors, deal with thoughts of attraction and everything, but don't let it overpower you. Because if you give in to temptation, if you give in to fear, if you give in to thoughts that are weak, then you will end up in losing your happiness. Right? So this is why Baba is today very concerned whether his children are happy and content, because Maya does two things. It puts you in chakkar and takkar. So when Maya tempts you, you come into chakkar. And when Maya threatens you, puts you in fear, then you come into takkar. You start fighting with situations, with people, with this and that. But so what? Even if you fight all day, it is what it is. But you lose your happiness in that fight, and you lose your happiness in that chase when you start becoming tempted by something or someone. Yes, so even when people say, so we have very good, Maya has given us very good names for temptations. So one name for temptation is ambition. Another name for temptation is seeking relationships. So all of these are names given to temptations. So what is the idea of true relationship? True relationship is only with Baba. So don't fall into the temptation that you found a right person. So that's a temptation, that's a trap of Maya. So only when Maya makes you feel like that, only then will you fall into that trap and then get trapped. And Maya can make you sorrowful. And another big idea is ambition. I want to reach there, reach here, reach somewhere. I don't know, where do you want to reach? So Baba says all of that ambition is also Maya's temptation. Baba says, do your best. You will reach where you are destined to reach. Yes, just give in your best. Ask yourself, am I giving in my 100%? And if not, do better. That's it. Don't think about I have to reach here and reach there and reach the other. No. You just have to reach Param Dham now. Your only temptation, your only ambition is I have to go to Satyug. All other ambitions, the way ambitions are thought about in this world, those are all traps of Maya. So I am doing my best in Sangam Yuga, and whatever I need will be given to me through this effort, and my only ambition is to become a good Raj Yogi and take my rightful position in Satyug. So don't fall into these traps. And Baba is very interested that his children are always happy and content, and there is no reason for a Brahmin soul to not be content in Sangam Yuga. But if we are discontented, then obviously we are being deceived by Maya. And listen to this class over and over again and try to understand how Maya takes various forms and how Maya takes you into right and wrong consciousness and so many things. Even I am right, he is wrong is a weak thought. Weak thoughts are thoughts not permissible by Baba. Did Baba allow you to say they are wrong? No. So whenever you take that thought, that's a thought of Maya. And then that thought will put you in sorrow. That thought will make you lose happiness. Yes, but when you understand, I am right my way, they are right their way, and we have to communicate and figure out a middle path, then that's the way to be. So Baba says, Maya gives you many thoughts which are not permitted by Baba. And if you cross that line, if you start engaging in those thoughts, they remove your Buddhi Yoga from Baba and they take you into the land of sorrow. So this is why be happy and content always. We are Baba's children. There is no reason why Baba's children shouldn't be happy and content. But we are children of the Supreme Master. But if we are foolish, then we'll keep losing our happiness. So, even, my father is the ocean of knowledge. But if I am not wise enough to discern Maya, then, something very little, you are the child of the Almighty. And what is Maya? Nothing. But even Maya can deceive you if you don't be a knowledgeful, powerful, pure child. And if you don't keep your intellect in the right position, then Maya can deceive you and Maya can take away your happiness. So, and that Baba wouldn't like. So, Baba is giving us a warning today. Okay? Om Shanti.